Kohli drives through the covers. It's into the fence like a tracer bullet. This is the hashtag, like a tracer bullet challenge. Wow. Now having got used to the DRS-ness, I give you the thumbs up. The decision on the field stays. Well done. Kohli drives through the covers. It's into the fence like a tracer bullet. That's how it is.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please welcome Brett. Brett is my friend and we play together for our club, and he's a skipper. So I have to be very careful how I'm going to ask questions to him, and you know, he has got a lot of knowledge about cricket. So I just thought, you know, ask you, bring you down over here and share some knowledge and experience about cricket, and we'll have a chat.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm good. It's good to catch up. It's good to catch up in the middle of the World Cup and see how things are going, but just after the halfway point. And
that's right. Yeah. That's right. And what do you think Australia is doing so far in this World Cup?
Actually, they're doing pretty well. I think a lot of people didn't think they'd be as well placed as they are. They reckon they might be mid-table, but 5 wins, 1 loss, and it was a fairly close loss to India.
That's right.
I think they're doing probably above what people expect them to do. I think the inclusion of Steve Smith and Dave Warner have been pretty big for them.
Yes.
Warner's 200s now. Steve Smith's 450s, I think. Or
that's right. Yeah. So they're top 5 high scorer in this World Cup.
And then Aaron Finch has kept his good form from the Pakistan series. So
yes.
He's it's all sort of gelled together, a decent top 4 batting lineup, and then you got some power with Stoinis and Maxwell, who haven't quite fired as yet. Maxwell's had.
Yeah, he was a bit upset from the last match. Khawaja got him out.
Down the river. It's like, yes, no, oh, sorry. We've done that a few times.
Yeah.
At our clubs, but it's we've got well placed at the moment for Australia. So it's come into the nuts and bolts of the season and the gritty end, and you want to keep winning at this point. You don't want to have a slip up and.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know, as you mentioned, like a lot of people underestimate Australian cricket because you know we had a little bit of downtime, and but they just forgot that Australia went to India and they beat. They're losing by 2 games, and then the back-to-back they won 3 in India against India. That's not a easy task to do.
No, not many teams do that.
Exactly, and without David Warner and Steve
Smith, so you can that quality batsman coming back into the lineup. This makes us so much better.
Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of people might, little bit think about David Warner, and I've seen in the matches, like, the people got booed them. Yeah. But they're the legend, like, the cricket legend, like, you're never gonna get them out of the game.
No, you're not. And luckily, the last couple of games, I don't reckon I've heard any boos for Warner or Smith to that degree. I think it was the initial welcome to England sort of thing, but now it's sort of... it's tapering off, and the colleague to come out and say, come on guys, let's calm things down. He's done the crime, done the time sort of thing. Ease up on him, and I reckon that had a big influence on things. And the last 2 games I saw Dave Warner with virtually no boos from the crowd. So
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Playing the Ashes might be an interesting story. That might. I think for the World Cup, I think. There's a lot more respect.
And since you're talking about the booing, what do you think about the Virat Kohli's gesture against Steve Smith? Do you reckon that probably stopped a little bit of booing at all?
It definitely does. He speaks and the world listens in cricket, doesn't he? So, he doesn't have an influence as much outside of India, but inside he can say whatever he likes and people follow. And I think people hold him in high regard in terms of cricket around the world. And if he says, let's give him, the dues he deserved, I think a lot of people have taken it on board. So
that's right. And look, that was my personal opinion. Whatever happened, the story it wasn't done in the smartest way.
No.
But the punishment they got, that's more than enough. That's 12 months.
I think that's the harshest punishment of any
sort of. That's exactly right.
And they weren't the first people to do it.
That's right. And it shows that how our cricket club, ACA, how strong they are.
Yeah.
They are stand by what they committed, and they didn't want to take this thing, even though those 2 batsmen are world greatest batsmen in the world. Yeah. Even though they were the greatest batsmen, they just thought, what? That's okay. We will drop them. We will set example for other players. Then they don't make the same mistake again.
Yeah. And it gives the opportunity for young players who couldn't get an opportunity to play.
That's
you
right.
saw, Travis Head and Hanscom playing
Yes.
in the
Yes.
UAE series, I think, in
Yes.
Pakistan, and did pretty well.
Yeah.
And so it gives those guys exposure. They don't get to play there all the time, and all of a sudden they're making 50s and start to score.
That's right.
It's going to put Australia in good stead.
That's right.
I think 12 months was a big ban, but I think there were a lot of benefits that came from that as well.
Yes.
So,
yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. That takes to the next question. In this World Cup, we had a biggest game. Was India and Pakistan. That's the biggest attracting game. People, billions of people have been watching all over the world. Now the next biggest game in the World Cup is tomorrow. Is Australia and England. What do you think?
I reckon it's going to be an absolute cracking game. I think you just hope the weather holds out first of all, but if it gets on, I reckon it should be just about the final. I reckon like New Zealand and India are also good, but
yes,
anything can happen. But it should be a world-class game with probably got two teams just about full strength.
yes,
with the batting and the bowling options. So I'm so excited. It's going to be an absolute cracker from the ball one. It's going to be on.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what do you feel? Who will win tomorrow? Australia and England? If you want to give honest opinion, I know Australia probably.
Honestly, I'm probably 50-50 at the moment. I reckon both teams have the power to just take the game away from each other.
Yes.
Whoever bats first, both teams can just blast 350 without even thinking about it.
Yes.
So it probably comes down to the bowling units.
Yes.
Because England's batting line at their top 5 or 6 is really strong. I think Australia's isn't quite as strong in terms of stroke makers, but we can still make the big scores.
Yes.
So England their style is hell for leather from ball one. If they get out, the next side will come in and keep going. Whereas Australia tend to have stroke makers and then accumulators like Steve Smith and Khawaja and Marsh and that sort of thing.
That's right.
Both teams have the power to make big scores. So it's going to come down to our bowling and how good Stark, Cummins and Co are versus Wood, Jofra Archer and Wokes.
That's right. That's right. Now I'll quickly go through the Australian team. So, so definitely Aaron Finch and David Warner is opening the batting.
Yeah.
Khawaja, do you reckon number 3?
I think Khawaja over Sean Marsh.
Yes.
Khawaja showed in the last game made 80 odd.
83 runs. Yeah.
Supporting Warner when Warner was going crazy, just knocking around. He's still got scoring over 100 strike rate.
That's
himself.
right.
He was about 107 when he got out.
Yes.
Perfect foil for someone like David Warner, Aaron Finch, who are just natural stroke makers.
Yes.
He for me comes in ahead of Sean Marsh.
Yeah, fair enough. And I agree with you. And I thought the same. A lot of people might argue. Sean Marsh is a better, he can play a good spinning option. He has got he can hook the ball pretty good.
Yeah.
But Khawaja have shown character in T20. And also he plays really good. He's in form now.
Yeah, I think Khawaja can do it as good as Sean Marsh can.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And number 4, Steve Smith.
Definitely Steve Smith.
Yeah.
That's his spot.
Yeah.
I don't like him at 3. I think
he's too exposed.
He's
probably.
too exposed at 3.
Yeah.
If we have early wickets, I mean, he can bat for a long time. But you want him coming in around the 20th over just to pick up scoring.
That's right.
Just knocking around because he'll score at 100%.
Yes.
Without even thinking about it.
That's right, yes. And also, other people can argue that, Steve Smith is one of the best batsmen. You perhaps give him a more option to face the ball. But I actually think, it's a good spot to be number 4.
Yeah.
Let expose Khawaja in, facing, if there's a quick wicket, let expose Khawaja. And also, as Finchy said, the team, it's all flexible. There is no set batting lineup.
Exactly.
They're gonna play according to the situation, and they're gonna send if need. Like other day, Maxwell went up.
Yeah.
Or Stoinis can go up instead of Khawaja.
Yep.
Depending how the opening slot is batting, isn't it?
So if the opening, top 3 get away, and
Yes.
it's with over.
That's right.
So 1 for 200 and something.
Yeah.
You send Maxwell and Stoinis in just to keep it going, and then Steve Smith comes in at the end.
Yes, that's right.
So I like Australia's lineup, but it's very flexible.
Yes. I think that when Stoinis was a little bit injured, they was a bit struggling with Sean Marsh and Maxwell. Sean Marsh and Khawaja, because they're sort of a very similar kind of player. They're not to come down at 40 or 45 over and smash 6s and 4s.
For me, I reckon there's a spot for one of them only.
Yeah.
And then Sean Marsh played 2 games, I think.
Yes.
And he batted down the order, and he couldn't hit. Like he just tried.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I saw that. It's like not 5 runs and 9 or 10 balls or something.
That's not his game. He needs time at the crease to knock it around.
That's right. Yes.
You know, after he's in there for 10 overs.
Yes,
he
that's
sees
right.
the ball. So for me, it's definitely Kawaja over Marsh, and Marsh carries the drinks this game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then Stoinis, and then Coulter-Nile, and then Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
And then
Starch.
Alex Carey, yes.
Carey, and that's another one. You know, if we're in trouble early, you can put him in at 4 or 5 when there's 20 overs down, and he'll just knock it around. He won't explode.
I totally agree with the last match. When I saw Steve Smith came in before Alex Carey, I thought Alex Carey is the right person to be there before Steve Smith. The reason is, if you think about it, most of the matches out of 10, you will see Alex Carey is playing 45 to 50 overs than Steve Smith.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I thought, perhaps it's a good opportunity to Carey go out and then, swing his bat. But instead they chose to go with the Steve Smith. That's what I had a feeling. I feel if you got a role to play, perhaps give the best role for this. When you're in a crunch situation, you're gonna get your team to the strength. What they play best. Whereas Steve Smith, he doesn't. He's not like West Indian.
He's not a slogger.
That's exactly right.
He's a stroke maker. So Alex Carey can just swing for this.
Exactly.
And if he gets out, then Steve Smith comes in at that point. So.
And that's a very good pick Australia did for Alex Carey instead of Matthew Wade. Matthew Wade made a lot of runs though.
Yeah.
But Alex Carey, he looks absolutely fantastic. His cover drive looks fantastic.
Yeah.
He more like a Michael Bevan. He reminds me of Michael Bevan.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just saw Matthew Wade made his 2nd ton in a row for Australia Race. So he's in good form, so you can always play him as a batsman only, like
the opening slot or something.
That's for England. Like he's a pretty good keeper in his own right.
Yes.
He's opening the batting. So
I
think Wade can count himself unlucky not to be in the squad.
That's true.
But for me, Alex Carey is the #1 keeper in the short form of the game.
Definitely.
And probably in the future will be the Test keeper, I reckon too.
Yes.
Once Payne retires.
I think so. He has got, it's hard to take a batsman to go on top of the ball and hit a cover drive.
Yeah.
It shows how good the quality of the batsman he has.
Exactly.
You can always easy to go in the back foot and play knock around here and there. But to make the cover drive, it gives you that confidence.
It's a genuine batsman shot.
Exactly.
Shot, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Alright, so after that, Nathan Coulter-Nile, he played fantastic the other game. He was winning, scoring 92 runs. I was surprised at how we won that match. It was just incredible cricket.
Peppered him with a short ball and he loved it. He
just
kept hitting
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And then we got Mitchell Starc, and then the bowler will be Starkey, Pat Cummins, Nathan Coulter-Nile. Now, the important question, Zampa or Lyon?
For me, it's Zampa, only because he gives us something different. You've got Maxwell who can bowl you off spin. Zampa's leg spin takes it away. So you've got for the left-handers and for the right-handers. So I'm always thinking like Australia pull a fast one and play both Lyon and Zampa in this match.
Yes.
Purely because a lot of their batsmen like the ball coming onto their bat straight away, especially in the first 10 overs. So pick Nathan Lyon and almost open the bowling with him.
Yes.
And just cramp up their opening batsmen. If they want to make the pace, good luck to them. So that's a tactic that they might consider. I don't think they will, but I wouldn't mind if they both played 2 spinners, depending on how the pitch is.
That's actually not a bad strategy.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying is the match against India and Afghanistan the other day, India batted for 34 overs against Afghanistan spinner.
Yeah.
They made about 100 something runs.
Yeah.
And they scored 225. So it shows, even though India are really supposed to be a good spin bowling team, they did not score a lot of runs.
Yeah.
It was not like a devil in the pitch. It wasn't a devil in the spinners. They were not world class spinners.
No.
Okay, they were. If you think about Rashid, he got hit 110 runs in 9 overs. The game before. So if you think about Afghanistan situation, India did not play spin really well. And even when Australia went to India, remember how India was struggling to play against the spinners?
Exactly.
So I feel nowadays in modern cricket, in modern Indian cricket, they're better in a faster bowler. They like to get the ball coming on their bat rather than spinning.
Exactly. And especially these England grounds, if you get the ball when it's play a shot and it goes through the infield, it's 4.
Yes, yeah.
And pull shot 4, cover drive is 4.
That's
right.
right.
As a spinner, you have to make your own pace.
Yes.
And so if you're a quality spinner and he puts on the spot, it makes it very difficult for batsmen to get away. And all of a sudden they're, 20 runs off 7 overs and say, well, we've got to score here. And they'll play a silly shot. So it's a tactic. It's probably not a bad place to do it in the group stages if you want to do it, just to see.
Just to try out.
Just to try it out, especially.
And check the bench strength, how Nathan Lyon is doing.
Well, Nathan Lyon hasn't played a game yet, so I think he's due. So everyone else apart from him has played at least one game.
Yes.
So.
But on the other hand, I don't blame Finchy because you want to go with your best 11.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, they have got an option of off spinning through Maxwell. That's why they probably don't want to use 2 off spinner in the team rather than have a leggy, because in the world around, leggies are very famous, like Rashid, Adil Rashid from England, and then we got Afghanistan bowler over there, we got Indian Chahal, so that's why probably it's more like keeping the leg spinner. Alright, and then if we now talk about England team.
So
Jason Roy is struggling with
the first one.
He's struggling with injury though. I'm not sure.
Twinge about a week ago, 2 days ago. For me, I wouldn't play him today if he's not 100%. If he's 100%, that's fine, you play him. But if he's not, there's still 2 games to go for England. They're likely to qualify, but they're not guaranteed. But if you don't want him to go out there and he's not 100%, he does it again, and he's out for the rest of the games and the knockout games, he's a problem. So I would keep Vince for one more game. He's not doing too badly.
That's right,
But he's probably more like the hold up and end type, and you got Bairstow at the other end who can really hit the ball well. His opening partnership with Dave Warner in the IPL.
Oh, fantastic! It was
one
like
of the best opening partnerships. Those 2 were just both of them went off at the same time.
That's right.
Very dangerous play. You got to get him early. He's got to get him out within 20 runs. Otherwise, he'll make a decent score.
That's right.
Probably their most dangerous batsman, I reckon, is Joe Root at the moment.
Oh yes, he's playing amazing.
He's at least 100, maybe 200s.
He did. He's about Joe Root is 424 runs.
Is he?
Just behind Shakib Al Hasan, which is 425, and David Warner is 447.
Yeah, so he's in great form as well. So having him at 3 to bat around the big stroke makers, and then he himself is scoring at at least 85 to 90 strike rate.
He's sort of run a ball.
So he's a very dangerous player. So Australia will have their work cut out for them with the wickets.
That's right.
Then you go to Owen Morgan, who's smashed
144 or something, 17 sixes.
17 world record, 102 runs and 6s.
That's crazy.
So once he's in, he's hard to get out. He will just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. Incredible eye. Incredible batsman. And then it's
then the England team have got
would it be Butler coming at 5?
Butler, definitely Butler will come in.
Josh Butler hasn't quite fired as he probably would have liked so far, but a quality play like that, he's very close to being due in terms of having a big score, and he can also score at 150.
When the match they lost against Pakistan, Butler made 100 runs. He hit the century on that match. It was just unlucky to lost that match for like 15-20 runs. It was Butler is always he's just quality. Just crazy.
Just pure quality. And then the all-rounder Ben Stokes. I mean, he's an X-factor player to me. He's exactly the same as Glenn Maxwell. If he fires, then the scoring can basically double.
I know.
Still 5 overs.
Magnificent against Sri Lanka.
Almost single-handedly won it for them. So
that's right.
Again, him coming in at 6 was a good thing for England to have.
Yes. You're talking about number 6 for England. That Chris Oakes can come in and then make some good runs. Without knowing.
He's a good batsman. Not just a bowling all-rounder, but just a general all-rounder. I reckon he can bat at 3, made 40 odd. In one of the games.
He did.
Probably underrated in terms of the England team. You look at the top 6 batsmen. He is probably under the radar, but he can still be as damaging as anyone else.
That's right.
With his shots, and he occupy the crease. He's hard to get out. So it's another boy that England have in terms of batting at 7. Then you have Mo and Ali at 8.
That's right.
Who can strike the ball really well. made 30 off 9 or 10 balls.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Him at 8 or him at 7, whatever. That's a deep batting lineup for England. So
yeah. And even Geoffrey Archer, he can bat as well.
Yeah.
Like he bat in IPL in 7 or 8, number 7 and 8. Whereas now England team he's batting 10 and 11.
Yeah.
So now you can think how strong the batting lineup
he's
is.
not the worst batsman in the world.
No.
Certainly can hold it back.
Not like a typical number 11.
No,
not
so
at all.
He's got some sort of technique, but he's he can bat. So
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And then Mark Wood at 11's probably the genuine all-rounder, but
yeah,
I think if England get to that point, they're really in trouble. So
yeah, true. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now I've got a difficult question for you. What do you think, Mark Wood or Plunkett?
I reckon for me, I'd be picking Plunkett over Wood because I think with Joffrey Archer in the team, they both bowl about the same amount of kilometres.
Yes.
Whereas Archer has that height and the skiddy sort of bounce, whereas Wood is more of a drivable length. So I put Plunkett in because in the middle overs he can bowl that heavy, ball that can spin, with his slow balls and like really dig it into the pitch. Make it hard to score, and he does tend to pick wickets up in the middle overs between 15 and 40. He gets a lot of wickets then, which sometimes the game can drift along at that point, and they have a big partnership. So if I was England, I'd be picking Plunkett over Wood.
Yes,
but they seem to be picking Wood.
Yeah, because of the pace. Yes,
pace,
yeah. So, what do you think? Who will win tomorrow?
It's going to be a really close game. I think both teams have genuine chances to win. I probably think slightly Australia, given the fact that England have the expectation on them.
Yes.
And they have the home team, they are probably expected to win, whereas Australia's probably the underdog tag.
Yes.
I think they're not quite expected to win. So I think Australia can go in just being a little bit more relaxed
than England. And also England under the pump as well, that they have to win now.
Exactly.
They lost against Pakistan and Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
That they never expected that they would lose. Now they have got games against India, New Zealand and Australia. So it's going to be really difficult for them to win hands down 3 all the games.
Yeah. So they're definitely, they're at 4th at the moment, but Sri Lanka aren't that far away. And I think they're 1 or 2 points behind. So
that's right.
England will be at, they'll feel the pressure, I reckon. I think they want to win, but whether they're going to win or not is another story. So probably for me, Australia just in a really close game.
Fair enough, and I agree with you, and I feel the same that Australia will win this match. Because of that, Australia won't have the pressure what England will have. Being in a host team, they are the top number 1 or 2 favorites, England. But now they're in a sort of a situation. They might struggle and they might not qualify for the top 4. And someone like Sri Lanka, Pakistan come from the bottom and then take the spot because England have to win 3 difficult matches. So I've got a feeling that Australia will win tomorrow because the reason is they don't have the pressure what England has, and that's why England will struggle. So whenever any guests come in, I always ask them a rapid fire question.
Okay.
So I've got some easy questions for you.
Okay.
And you gotta answer quickly.
Okay.
So first question is, Virat Kohli or Steve Smith?
Steve Smith.
Why is that?
Because he's Australian. No, but I will say that I actually genuinely think Virat Kohli is a genuine bloke, and I do like him. I think Steve Smith probably got, not hard done by, it's not the word, but I think he's a really nice guy and he just got caught up in it. So but Steve Smith just.
Yeah, fair enough. Sachin or Kohli?
Sachin.
Alright, now I'm gonna ask why again.
I think the way Sachin went about it, he was just, when he was on song, he just never looked like getting out. I mean, Kohli does look like as well, but Sachin just had that regalness to him, if you know what I mean. He just sort of straight, he just went bang, 4. It was just never flustered. He was just the total opposite persona to Kohli. And I like Kohli's aggressiveness too, I really do. But I think there's a little bit more of that disrespect for Sachin in that regard.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cricket or footy?
I love both, but cricket for me.
Cricket for you?
Yeah.
Alright, just let you know, viewers, if you don't know footy is Australian rules football. which is dominantly played in Australia, and people are crazy over here.
Yeah, certainly.
And people love this game more than cricket. So if you're a cricket fan,
Yeah.
you don't know footy, I just let you know.
Yeah. Summer, cricket, footy,
Winter. That's right. The next question I have got for you: the batting or bowling?
Bowling.
You love bowling?
Yeah, I love bowling. I love taking wickets. There's nothing better than clean bowling a batsman. Because I can bowl 40 bowls in a day.
Yeah.
I might get 2 wickets. I'll be happy with 2 wickets. Where when I bat, I might play one silly shot and I'm out and I'm done. So,
That's right.
I've never been a batsman. I've always just been a bowler. So I do like batting, hitting fours, but yeah, bowling for me.
Yeah, fair
Hands
enough.
down.
Fair enough. Fucks or other club?
Fucks, man. 20 years I've been to fucks, so fuck through and through. I've played a few other clubs when I was younger days.
Yes.
This club is just unique in every single way. And
Yeah.
there's a saying that you don't find the fucks, they find you. So the players just come here
That's right.
and they just gel and
Yeah.
they just feel at home. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Just another thing, viewers. Fucks is our club name, so it's not any foul language we're talking about. It's just a stand for our
FUCC.
FUCC. So nothing to worry about. We're not discussing something 18 plus. It's all PG. All right. So last question I have got for you is why for cricket?
Well, the wife's not here, so it's cricket. But if she sees this video, it's live.
All right. What I'm gonna do, I'll upload that in our YouTube, and then I'll tag Brent, or I'll ask one of his mates to show his wife. All right, Matt. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's pretty fun.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
And we might do other videos. If you're free, please join me. And friends, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.